Let's envision summer's wrapping up. You've integrated these 4 rich habits over the last few months, and through them, you've not only been able to make a few extra $1,000, but you've also saved a few $1,000. Now the question is, what do we do with this money, and how can we help keep this momentum as we head into the back half of the year? This is exciting. You've done the work, and you've really set yourself up. Now, what do you do next?
What you do next is the fifth rich habit of the summer, which means reviewing and adjusting before fall. It's going to be different for everyone, but here's what I would do. So if you are someone who was able to actually earn an extra couple thousand via a side hustle and then save a couple thousand because of some of these spending hacks, now you've got, call it $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 of extra money that you could put to work for yourself. The first consideration is getting out of high interest debt. We say this phrase all the time. You can't out invest high interest debt, which means if you've got some credit card debt hanging around, it's time to pay it off. We're talking to you people who still might have last year's Christmas credit card debt still hanging around now as we enter the summertime. But assuming you don't have any credit card debt, maybe you can use some of this money to contribute and max out your Roth IRA for the year, right? $7,000 a year is the contribution for that. So if you're not on track to hit that contribution, because it's a lot of money for a lot of people, this is a wonderful way to use this couple $1,000s that's now in your bank account. And if that's also taken care of because you've been listening to the show for a while and you are just incredible with your money, maybe you can use this $4,000, $5,000, or $6,000 to kickstart a down payment on a property. Robert and I are huge believers in house hacking, and with a 5% down Fannie Mae mortgage, you can actually own cash flowing triplexes and quadplexes much easier than you might have originally thought. We're not talking hundreds of thousands, we're talking tens of thousands to put down on some of these properties. And actually, Robert, we gave an example a couple episodes ago of a quadplex in Knoxville that would bring your monthly living expense down to about $1,000 a month, and then eventually cash flow, assuming you raise rents by a couple $100, and then even appreciate by hundreds of thousands of dollars over the coming decade.
These are the not so subtle reminders to kind of nudge people in the right direction, give them the hacks, give them the insight, and give them the strategies to be able to make real changes in their financial futures. And it really can start with these simple tips that we've put together in this episode. So I hope a lot of people just take notes and take action here and make headway so they can get out of that cycle, that summer cycle of overspending and over partying and setting themselves up for credit card debt, and just get on the right track for the future. Because you're right, Austin, this is something they can learn this summer, but just keep practicing these tactics for every summer for the rest of their lives and really get ahead financially.